Shalom Aleichem, Assalamu Alaikum, Eirini Mazisu, Pax Vobiscum. Peace be unto you. Welcome to Second Book of the Kingdoms, popularly known as Second Samuel. So if you're curious as to why we call it the Second Book of the Kingdoms, please watch the video on that. That was posted before I did the First Book of the Kingdoms, explaining the reasons behind that. So in this first chapter, we're starting a new book. There are 27 verses. And looking at verse 2 is our first difference. It says here that the people of Saul versus came out of the camp from Saul. So these are the people of Saul, not simply from Saul. Verse 4, what is the matter? Versus how went the matter? So the difference is, tell me, what is your worry? What are you concerned with? Or perhaps what happened? Versus how did it go? How did it go? Verse 9 says here, dreadful darkness has come upon me. Versus anguish. Okay, verse 12 says Judah, the people of Judah, versus the people of Adonai or Yah. Our first significant difference of this book and chapter is in verse 18. It says here, he gave orders to teach it, which is the song, verses he bade them teach the children of Judah the use of the bow. So in the Septuagint, there is a song of David being taught to the sons of Judah. In the Masoretic, there's no song, although we can see that David just lamented, and there is a song, but he's teaching them the use of the bow in the Masoretic. And here, this is the only instance in all of the Tanakh where it mentions this book, the book of right or the upright, or in the Hebrew, Yashar. There's a lot of controversy surrounding the book that exists today with that same name, but we're not going to delve into that today. In this video anyway. Verse 19 says, set up a pillar, O Israel, versus the beauty of Israel. So we can see there's a difference there. Setting up a pillar, as Moses did in the wilderness, versus the beauty of Israel. It's just a kind of vague, just an adjective describing Israel. No instructions to set up a pillar. Verse 21, assailed versus cast away. I think it's important that we look up the word assailed, which I did forget to do. To make a violent attack on. Okay. Yeah, so that is that is a difference. Attack, to attack someone versus to simply cast away. Quite different. And our last verse is verse 23. So this is a shorter video for you. It says, beloved and the beautiful, describing Shaul and Yonatan, versus lovely and pleasant. Okay, so that's all for this video. Again, it's a short one, but moving forward, I know we've had periods of inconsistency, and I want to post a video at least once a day. I think that's a reasonable goal to set, because I realize there's so much more content. We have many, many books, as you can see in the sidebar, up to Malachi, and that is going to take a while. I think the count is around 30-something books remaining. In any case, we can see the world and world events and things, how things are going. It's looking very like the birth pangs and we're getting closer and closer to the end of the age of mankind. So it's imperative that this work continues steadily and consistently in order to complete presenting the truth of the word of Adonai Hashem. So thank you very much for your time. Until next time, I bid you all Shalom Aleichem, Salamu Aleikum, Irini Mazisu, Pax Vobiscum, peace be unto you, and Maranatha.